One question we get asked a lot is, should I get a pre-listing home inspection? Now what that means is before you sell your house, you're getting ready to list it on the market for sale, should we have a home inspector come by and go through and tell us whether it's got problems, what all the problems are, and find out before we list it? Or should we just list it and see what happens? I have a very strong opinion on this. I want to tell you about why. So stay tuned and find out if your opinion is the same as my opinion, or maybe you'll change your mind. We'll see. Well, first let's talk about what do I do when I sell one of my personal properties, because I put my money where my mouth is. Do I get a home inspector to come through and tell me all the problems with my home before I list it? No, I don't. I might get a real estate agent friend of mine to come and see if there's anything that I didn't notice, like my kids' toys all over the house that I don't see because I see them every day. But do I really want a home inspector to crawl every inch of my crawl space and go in the attic and go over my house with a fine-toothed comb and then give me a list of all the problems with my house? Not really. I mean, I like my house and I want to keep it that way. I want to be able to market it and same for your house. I want to be able to tell everybody all the good things about your house. And there's probably problems in every house that we're going to find later, but I don't really need to know that up front. If there's something obvious, then sure, we can fix it. But do I want to list? No. And the reason I don't want to list is once I have a list of problems with your house, now we're in a situation where we have to either fix it or disclose it. We can tell all the buyers, yep, here's 20 things wrong with the house. Does that sound like a good idea for marketing? Probably not. So the other option is we fix all of these items and then we don't necessarily have to disclose them. Some things you still have to disclose, but it's better, like say there's a leak under the sink, fix the leak under the sink. That's good. We don't have to worry about it in most cases. But then the buyer is going to come in later, and 9 times out of 10, they're going to get their own home inspection. Now, if it's a hot market and you're getting 20 offers, maybe you give them your inspection and they don't have to get their own. But even then, they normally are going to say, we still want to have our own inspector look. And when they get their inspector to come, they're going to probably tell him that you had the house pre-inspected, and he's going to say, well, it's a good thing you hired me because I can definitely find some things that other inspector didn't find. And you know what? He probably will. Almost always, he's going to find that maybe you fixed the things from the first inspector, but here's all the things that first inspector didn't find. And now we have a new list of things that we have to go and fix. Now, probably he wouldn't have even found some of the things the first inspector found, but the point is, there's always more, there's always things that they're going to find. And by getting a pre-inspection, we just fix things, and then we have additional things to fix with the second inspection. Now, here's the other thing. If we start from scratch with no inspection, we don't know of anything. I mean, we might know some things, we fix those. We don't look for any additional problems. We get the home inspection for the first time while we're under contract with the buyer. Now, rather than having to fix everything or disclose it, we can negotiate with the buyer that already wants your house. They're already under contract. It's going to cost them something to walk away. And we can say, we'll fix this, but not that. And we can go through the list and come up with something reasonable back and forth. And we don't necessarily have to fix it all. Sometimes we don't have to fix any of it. And so if I can avoid that for you, that's what I want. I want to find out these issues in a time where we can go in, fix them and close, or not fix some of them and negotiate, and then we know it's a good thing we're going to closing, not just like let's fix them up front and then find out what comes up later and then deal with that and on and on and on. So hope that makes sense to y'all. Again, this is why I don't get home inspections before I list one of my properties. If I know a problem, I'll have my contractor look at that one problem, fix it. That's it. There's a few reasons you should get a home inspection when you're listing your house. Call me and ask me if we can look at your property and see if that's one of those exceptions. And I'd be happy to talk to you about that then. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope you may have a strong opinion disagreeing with me, or you may have my same opinion, or maybe I changed your mind. I don't know. But let me know. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.